Ah! Well, slap my ass and call me Nancy. I am back. This is going to be just a small channel update before I go into more stuff that I want to talk about, namely games development, game design, monetization practices for games. I want to read down the whole thing. I want to get into a space where I can talk about the things I want to talk about without having to invest too much time into making videos, but at the same time giving quality information and quality entertainment. So, you know, the usual stuff that every other person making content on the platform strives for. Anyways, the channel has been dormant for a while because I've been relocating to the UK. I'm now in Glasgow, and it's pretty, you know, Glasgow weather, Glasgow everything. It's fine, it's nice. I'm now in a new place, I got a new setup, I have a lot of work going on at the moment. Time is not on my side, and yet I really want to make videos. I really want to continue. So for everybody that's been following and wanting more content, here it is, it's coming. This one is specifically not great, obviously. It's just more of an update than anything else, but I still wanted to get. So before I get into rambling, I want to outline a bit of what's going on now and what's going to come up in the future. First of all, I've been working hard at a couple of projects, and I also have a lot of work coming from, you know, just work. And I want to give a bit of context here, because I started as a game developer, but now I'm a full stack developer, and I have a series of skills that I developed during the years of working as a full stack contractor that not many games developers have, but I think they're very, very useful in the making of games that are more monetizable. I mean, I don't want to get all like, you know, corporate and stuff, but I believe there is a space for this kind of talks, and it has to be a space, because this is something I want to talk about in the next video. If you're making games and you're making money for it, you're not a real indie apparently, apart from like if you make millions with like stuff like Undertale or Cave Story, you know, the indie darling. If you're not an indie darling, you're trash, and you shouldn't be making games. Apparently that's the consensus of the game industry, you know, Twitter sphere, whatever, fucking idiots. But you know, apart from that, I do want to talk about that a lot, and I've been working on a small project that I want to, you know, open up with you guys as well, if you care for it, obviously. And I also want to talk about game design a bit more. I've been talking a lot with a friend of mine about like Metroid Dread, for example, and how I believe it's not really what makes a good Metroid game for me, even though it's a fantastic game. Like it kind of has this fantastic villains in the robots that chase you around, but it kind of loses what Metroid was supposed to be, in my opinion. So I want to talk about that. I also want to talk about Dark Souls, because everybody does it, but I've actually got something to say, and I was talking about this with another friend of mine. I got some juicy revelations popped out in my head while having this conversation, and they were pretty cool. So I want to talk about game design. I want to talk about making games and making money with games, and all of that is coming. So this was just a small update, just to see if I can have something and start making videos again, which it shouldn't be too hard, right? And yet it is. I want to come back. I'm coming back. This is me back. Hello. So this has been Gabe. Thank you very much for listening to this small video. Yeah, I'm gonna post something very, very soon, like maybe even tomorrow. We'll see. Yeah, we shall see. Okay, thank you very much. Bye bye.